going to my head.
Me too.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready for it to be done. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
How we doing?
I'm sad.
I don't want to talk about it.
No, it's worse. I was off all last week.
How
I
is
have
that
to work
worse?
tomorrow. I have to work tomorrow, and I've been off for like 12 days, and it sucks.
Oh, wow.
Like, talk about the Sunday scaries.
That is the worst, and I am sorry. But
So I finally put up that like huge stack of books that's been like right here. I finally put them away.
Well done. I reorganized my shelves earlier after filming a video that you'll see on Tuesday. So I redid my shelves. How are we today? How are we doing? What are we working on tonight? Let us know in the comments. For those of you that came earlier to our live Writers Hive episode, thank you. I see you.
And Nicole was there.
Nicole was there, and I see Laura in here. Laura was there.
Laura was there.
I think a couple other people lurked. I could see like numbers. I think there were some lurkers.
It's okay. We don't mind lurkers.
Nope. Hi, Maria. Oh, I didn't put freaking lipstick on. You bitch.
Put some on right now. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
I can. Already got my draft pulled up. What are you working on?
I'm working on my revising. I'm still in the first act. I'm working on my inciting incident scene and making it as strong as it can be. And then I think that once I'm done, I think I should be able to finish that in middle of the first sprint and move on to some creepy wooded scenes.
So have you started to work forward from where you were before, or you're still working in your first 10 chapters? That was very loud, madam.
Yeah, I'm still working on my first 10 chapters. I have not went past my first 10 chapters in this revising process once. I've realized something as I got through it and went back and started over. But it's okay.
That's okay.
I'm not upset about it.
That's how that works. No, you should not be. Hello, friend. I haven't seen you in a minute.
No, I miss your face.
I know. My brownies were a huge success at the Christmas party. Who doesn't like brownies?
I love brownies. Somebody asked me one time, hey, do you prefer fudgy brownies or cakey brownies? And I was like, yes.
Yes.
All the brownies. Give me any kind of brownie.
I think I prefer fudgy over cakey because I prefer them like a little underdone, which tends to lean to the fudgy.
I used to say that, but then there was this lady I used to work with when I worked in trucking, and she used to make cakey brownies, and she made this like chocolatey frosting stuff that she put on it. Yeah. And it was probably one of the best brownies I'd ever had in my life. So I was like, now I just like both. I don't care.
Now it doesn't matter. I just like it all. Bree's here and she's ready to get things done.
Yes.
All of the things. Wait. Oh. Things went skippy. I'll have you know, I ended up making brownies last night for reasons. Thinking I should finish a section of Baby Yoda diamond painting I'm working on, or kit up. Once in December is going to be fun to kit up, so that's on you. But let me know. It's not over. It's never over. It's still going on in my head.
And I still hear do.
I can't see anything up there, but you dang sure I can hear it.
Brownies are good. Dance
always
party.
A dance party. It's always a dance party. You gotta stretch it out, get yourself ready. There are sprints to help with the scares. They help every single Sunday night. I appreciate you guys being here. The first sprint will be folding and putting away laundry. My first sprint will be working on novella things. I have 3 ready to go, which is January, February, March. I'm trying to get April and May ready before I have to go back and work on book 3. I don't know if that will happen, but we're going to try.
I think so. I think you're making good progress.
Mm.
Especially because you're still waiting for critique partner feedback. So
I am. Finally got upgrade from the library. I'm only on chapter 3 so far, so I'll be reading that. I'm very jealous. You can't see it. It's just off camera.
I don't even own it yet, so I'm super jealous.
But I do want to read it. So
me too.
Hopefully you're enjoying it. Vampire romance. Hello.
I've been very particular about what kind of books I read this year, and I've read almost every single book I've purchased this year. So
you did do good. Is that a new avatar?
I don't know.
I think it is. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll be continuing my second book of the month. Good. Missed the live earlier because I was doing Sunday chores, kitchen clean, laundry wash, plants watered, cleaned litter box, and cat room. They have a whole room. Pulled everything out from all 3 freezers and reorganized.
It's okay. You don't have to tell us why you weren't there. It's okay.
It's also, geez, she's still going. This week we lost. Oh, I'm so sorry. That is tough. Also cleaned out the wood stove, reloaded the wood bin, cleaned up that mess. Edited 4 videos today. Started cataloging all of my books with this cool new scanner I got.
I've seen those scanners where you just scan your books and it adds it to Libib, and it sounds like fun. I would be into it, honestly.
Yeah. I want to say that I've read every book I've bought this year. That's a feat. Yeah.
Yeah, I looked it up earlier, and not including birthday gifts, but actually ones that I've purchased, physical books, that are not nonfiction. I bought 5 books this year from Amazon, and I've read 4 of them. So, and I've not read but 26 books total this year. So,
I've bought more than 26 books this year. I'm certain of it. And but I have read a lot this year. But I would say the majority, a solid 70%, have been KU smut.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to do a thing where I'm I'm not necessarily on a no buy. It's just on an only buy if I'm wanting to read it right now. That's what I did with these. What is it? Buried.
I always want to read it right now. That's the thing. In my head, I'm always
shadows. I wanted to read it. I was if I buy it, I'm reading it now. Something like that.
My intention is always to read it right now. It doesn't happen, but that's my intention. You know.
But I need to start reading more of my backlist because I have way too many. We did all the math scissors today, and I have at least 180 unread books on my shelves, and I need to read more.
Yeah, I need to be better about my physical shelves, but I've been doing a lot of rereading this year of my physical shelves, which is not helping my numbers.
No, but it helps your mental health.
Mm-hmm. Laura, that's entirely up to you.
Should I read it right tonight? Read a vampire romance or keep writing my nano vampire romance? I vote for continuing to write your nano vampire romance. That's my vote.
I do too, if you can handle it, but I would keep going. Yeah, we don't have to talk about it. We really don't. I've read all but 4 books that I've purchased this year, and 3 of those were from book boxes that I wouldn't have bought otherwise. It's fair. I do have a lot of books that are unread that are book box books. I will admit that. And it's just I just need to kind of do some try chapters or something and see if it's even something that I'm interested in keeping. So right now I'm just keeping them on the off chance that they are, but I don't know if they will be. So I agree. Keep writing. Ooh, finish Paper Girls. You can finish that pretty quickly, I'm sure, and then get over to upgrade. All right, we are going to do 2 45-minute sprints. I have a lot of nonfiction, so I won't finish them for some time. Every fiction book I've bought, I've read.
With nonfiction, sometimes I'll pick and choose what I want to read out of it. It's not like memoirs, but if it's like books on writing or stuff, I will actually like pick and choose certain things that I want to read, and then maybe sometime the other stuff I want to read it. But I don't count those like they're. It's fine.
Here she comes. Come on. Yep. I'm usually pretty good if I buy a nonfiction book. It's usually because I'm ready to use it, so I'm pretty good about reading it right away.
Yeah, this is the one I just got in the mail today on writing horror by the Horror Writers Association.
I love it.
So I'm going to work on that soon. But right now I'm okay writing.
I have 6 diamond paintings left that I have not started. Once Upon a December is one of them. That's going to be a big one. I'm listening to The Devouring Wolf by Natalie C. Parker. So I'll probably work on that while I fold laundry. I don't know that one.
I know who Natalie C. Parker is. I just didn't know she had another book out.
No, I mean I know who she is too, but I don't know that one. I don't know what you need. Are we ready to sprint? I have stories to work on. Yep. All right, friends.
Mid-grade queer spooky. I might have to put that on my list.
Interesting. Hi, Ashley. Welcome. What are you working on tonight? And tell us real quick. We're about to jump into a 45. Fine. Yes, I know.
It's the cat, like up in your face.
No, you can't see her still.
Oh, hi, Jasmine.
You did good. You did good. Say hi to the peeps. This way. That was my whole finger. Who's this? Who's Dems? Go ahead. Yeah. All right. What are we working on, Ashley? And then we're going to jump in.
Ashley is editing a book on dementia.
That's it. Oh gosh, that would make me emotional.
And Laura
All right.
Says, "Kitty."
Oh gosh. Yes. We have come a very long way since being a 12-year-old rescue that has only known one house. She's coming out of her shell. We're getting along.
It's 130,000 words. Ooh, that's a big book. It has some sad stories.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And then, hi, baby.
She's a sweetie. All righty. I'm ready to work. We ready to work?
Yep. Ready?
All the happy thoughts. Yep.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck. There we go. My computer.
I put it on.
No. I know. My computer was lagging, and I was like, I thought I clicked to unmute myself, and it's telling me I haven't. I opened up too many tabs while we were in that sprint, and it's like, it's angry at me for asking it to process more than one thing at a time.
Yeah.
How'd we do?
Let's see. I didn't even look. I added 181 words.
Hmm.
So not horrible.
Very nice. Nope. I'm editing, so measuring is weird, and I'm in Word, so I'm not really tracking word counts at the moment. I did research on pet names. Do you know how difficult it is to find like just unique different names for people to call one another that aren't just super cringy?
Oh, okay, that kind of pet name. I thought you meant like an actual pet.
No, not like animal names, but like there's not a ton that don't make me go, ooh, you know, like even in books where I end up liking it, the first like 5-10 times I'm like, no, thank you. And then I'm like, you can call me Sparrow or Rabbit. There's freaking random stuff that people call one another. No, listen, I know it's the same face I make, but the amount that I have read lately, apparently it's something that people expect to have some kind of term of endearment that's unique and flippant. I don't know.
Any relationship I've ever been in, it's always just turns into babe. Babe, hey babe. Babe.
Right? Not once has a partner been like, hey hedgehog. Like not my little,
I'd be like,
my little hedgehog. My little hedgehog.
Like,
it's like, what?
Like, okay, my little turtle. Like, what the hell? Like,
could you imagine the fragile male ego if you called them a turtle?
Especially if they were uncircumcised.
I can't. It would cause trauma to them, like just fragile. All right. Let's moving on. Hi, Esty. Thank you for liking the like button. 275 words is fantastic, and sisters are great. I'm sorry that they
I don't have any
productivity,
of those.
but I got one 3. Brother, no, you can have one of mine.
I don't need any of yours.
One of mine. What do you mean? My sisters are great.
Your sisters are great, but it would confuse the hell out of me because they would call me and I wouldn't know which one, if it was you or them, because you sound the same.
Yeah.
I've gotten to where I'm getting better at being able to see, like, okay, that's not Julie, but I'm still like, but
you don't know which one of them it is.
Is it?
Pre-caller ID, even my parents couldn't tell. So, and we're not like close to each other in age necessarily. There's not like a set of triplets. Hello, Kelly. Welcome. And Kate is coming in late. Just got it. The second scene of chapter 73. So that means a full rewrite now. You can do it.
Oof.
You got it.
It'll be so much better, though.
It will be. Hi, Maddie. Welcome.
I realize I don't move my mouth enough when I speak and I end up murmuring too much. And I'm trying to get my mouth to work in the correct manner.
And then you make fun of me when my brain tries to make sense of the things that you murmur. And you're like, where'd you get that from? I'm like, really? You don't see how that could have happened?
But my mouth isn't used to moving in that fashion.
Spend a little bit more time on the East Coast. Why don't you reset that timer while I do this too? I also thought,
yes, ma'am.
I'm just saying, I can see it down there, and we're going to be ready to go back, and you're going to be like, why didn't you say something? Oh, Story Eyes. No, Starry Eye. Is that the Jen Bennett? Is Jen Bennett Starry Eyes or Starry Eyed? Starry Eyes.
I don't know, but that would be a cute nickname too.
Starry eyes.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll put it on my list.
Hi, my little starry eyes. Like,
it makes me think you're talking to like your child.
Any pet name makes me think they're talking to a child.
I know.
Even if a little hedgehog, I'm like, child.
My little hedgehog. My little porcupine. Yeah, but maybe like a fledgling rock star romance, they can be starry eyes. That's stupid. People would love it. I'm working on my diamond painting. Taking longer than I thought. You do whatever makes you feel better. I was about to pull out a list of names of pets. I know. I think hedgehogs are adorable. I'd be fine. No, Maddie. How'd that go?
If you wanted to do something funny and cute, what if your main character loves otters and they call them Ottermus Prime as like a little pet name?
You do know I love Ottermus Prime. I've got Ottermus Prime on my wall.
I know.
I love otters. And they fall asleep holding
Can you
hands.
imagine being
maybe the couple
like
falls asleep holding hands? Like, don't touch me in my
out
sleep.
in like the mall, right? And they're like, Ottermus Prime. Guys, I'm over here. And they're like, Ottermus Prime.
Ottermus Prime. Like, just once I want a couple that's like, can you not touch me when I sleep? Because I'm hot. I run hot and I don't want you. Don't touch me. They're always all snuggly. It's like, don't physically touch my body, but like you can do this. We can otter. You hold my hand and that's it. Don't touch me.
But like just, literally barely.
But
barely.
Just fingers, man. And then I'm saying, don't touch me. This is what you get. Right? I think it's adorable.
I don't think lazy is the right word to use. Did you see the list of things you did today?
That's valid. Also, like instead of like a grumpy sunshine, like a hedgehog and a bunny. You know? What if that's his nickname? What if he's super prickly? Blinks very slowly. Dove. Yeah. Any bird, really. And the amount of birds, little bird, bluebird, sparrow. I've gotten all of them. Turtle power. I just sent a detailed proposal to a hopefully future client. I would love to work with this guy. Hopefully you can.
Nice.
My sisters are twins and sound the same on the phone. I'm 2, 5, and 10 years apart from my siblings.
Yeah, because your one sister is like almost the same age as me, where our birthdays are actually fairly close together and everything.
Mm-hmm. Look at you do a lesson. And look at you. You're on it. 30 pages of beer. I saw that you wanted to read it in December, but it wasn't on your TBR, but you wanted to read it before the end of the year. And I was really pulling for you, Sadie, because I love it so much. So much. I don't like to put too much pressure on it, but like, so much. Got a good amount of organizing done today. Now I'm redoing my craft cart because the puppy tried to eat things, so I had to put a container on the cart. Washies. Oh no. I snuck in late and I'm grading some of my students' work. There you go, Stephanie. Nailed it. It is Jen Bennett. Did I say Jen Bennett? I did say Jen Bennett. I like that one. I like their work in general. I've stopped reading it, but I used to love it.
I don't think I've ever read a Jen Bennett book. I think I've
read the majority of them, but the only one that I've kept is The Anatomical Shape of a Heart. But I love Starry Eyes.
I think I have The Anatomical Shape of a Heart. I think I said that right. But I haven't read it yet. But I do have it on my TBR shelf.
Serious Moonlight. And I read another one. I forget all the names of them, but I watched The Noel Diary on Netflix last night and loved every second of it. It is about a novelist. For once, there was no scene with an agent asking for pages. That always happens. That's
I think that people that write movies assume that when you write novels that the agents and editors ask for the same thing. So if you write a script, yes, they ask for pages. But when you write a novel, they ask for manuscript. They don't want just a few pages. They want the whole damn manuscript. Mm-mm. So I feel like people that write like screenplays are like, I mean, a novelist is the same thing. They ask me for pages. I'm going to put, they're asking for pages. And it's like, no.
Not quite.
That's not how it works.
I'm very behind on my long books. I'm very behind on my very long books. Story Eyes, I don't remember it being that long. In the show 12 Monkeys, one of the characters calls the main character Otter Eyes. Aww, like big brown eyes? That's cute. That's me. Just the claws. Don't touch me.
It'll be like the painting of like creation where it's like just the tips of the fingers.
That's it. That is it. Don't get greedy.
If you tell a guy, will you creation me when we sleep? And they'll be like, what now? You know, like I am on the side, you're on that side, and we reach and we barely touch the tip of our fingers.
Just so you know I'm there and I know you're there, but then like don't get greedy.
Don't touch me anywhere else.
Don't leave it alone. Don't think I won't write that, Brie. I prefer like variations of the person's name that no one else uses. That's fair.
Like if their name is Catherine and everybody else calls them like maybe Cat, but the other person calls them Kitty instead of Cat. Like that could be cute.
Sure. Or everybody calls them Kathy and they call them Cat or whatever the hell it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Amber doesn't like nicknames, so she would hate that.
I don't hate nicknames.
You hate nicknames.
I don't think that every single person has to have a cutesy nickname in a book. Because in real life, not every person has a cutesy nickname to their name. Dude, what is my... And if you call me Ambi, one more fucking... God. No.
You asked.
No. It's not a nickname for my name.
I don't know a single person in real life that does not have a nickname.
You know me.
And you have a nickname.
In real life.
Just because you don't like it doesn't mean you don't have one.
It's not a nickname. No one has ever in the history of the universe met a person and they were like, yeah, my name is Amber, but my friends call me Ambi. No.
Am I not your friend? Am I not your friend?
And I would never say my friend calls me Ambi because you don't.
You don't have to tell anybody that I do it, but that doesn't mean that's not your nickname. If I call you Ambi, then your nickname is Ambi, whether you like it or not. You don't have control over it. You don't. You think everybody on a hockey team gets control of their nicknames? Like they don't. You've got bad gas one day, and you're bad. Like you're
What's your nickname? Toots. You were born a Julie. People call you Julie.
No, they call me Jules. They call me Jewel. They call me Juju.
That's your nieces and nephew. That's different. Nephews, you have 2 of them now.
Almost 3. Yes. Yes. Those are very sweet, I'm not necessarily writing like sweet romance. So I need something with a little more punch, But yes, the food things always work. I've always wanted to name a cat Waffles.
I knew somebody that had a cat named Waffles, and it was the cutest freaking name for a cat.
Yes, Amber. Big brown eyes. Otter eyes. I love it. All right. I should draw that for you. 2 otter claws touching. That's it. That's all I want. About to go to bed, but FYI, Author 2 Writing Conference 2023 applications are open. Get them in, guys. You got more than a month, but you got time. Get in there. It is not a writing contest. It is an online conference for author tubers. So if you have something that you think that you can teach the community and offer, then you can do a seminar, or I think they had seminars, presentations, open panels.
It's all kinds of stuff.
It's all kinds of stuff, but you can pitch something that you would like to teach the community, and then you can do that. Listen, Ambi is adorable. I don't care.
I actively hate it.
Doesn't matter. I have a short name. I have a nickname. See? Except Julie and I do call you Ambi, so suck it up. And I call her Jules. See?
You know what's funny is you would think that I would call you Jules, because when I first met you, your blog was Jules turning 30.
Mm-hmm.
But yet it's just Julie for me.
Yeah, that's fair. Popping in to give some news. Finished book 1 of my historical fantasy duology today and created a Scrivener document for book 2. But haven't given it much thought. You don't have to. That's fantastic. Enjoy. Celebrate. You don't have to do it yet. I love listening to this while editing my essay. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Also, it's crazy to think about that. It was Jules turning 30 and now you're 42. Mm-hmm. That's how long we've known each other.
Mm-hmm. My sister's friend's cat's name was Fried Rice. That's a name. I didn't get to name my cat. It is. I'm sure
my mom let me name a cat when I was 5. Its name was Kitty Kitty Love.
Mm-hmm.
Kitty Kitty Love. Why would you let your 5-year-old name your cat? They come up with stupid names like Kitty Kitty Love.
I'm going to spend the night writing now that I finished dinner. We're going to get into another 45-minute sprint, I promise. I've had people call me Izzy. Someone thought my name was Isabel. Some still call me Hazel, or my Discord username. Very rarely do I tell people to call me Nikki. Yeah. My sister's Nicole. We call her Nikki. My other sister is Elena. We call her Lena. My other sister is Georgina. We call her Gina or Peanut. It depends. Elena for a long time was big brown, messy face with big brown eyes. We did the whole saying. And Nicole's was Caveman or Chaos. Didn't matter. My father's nickname for me growing up was Butt Munch. Do you really think I enjoyed the nickname Butt Munch? I didn't. Did I have a choice? No. So you're going to have to deal with Ambi. I have a brother who would call me
that was given to you as a child. I'm a grown-ass adult.
My father, as a grown-ass adult, will still call me Butt Munch when he wants to.
But you were given the nickname as a child. It's different.
It doesn't matter when you get it. You've never called her Jessica?
I have called you Jessica before, but only when I'm like, Jessica! Like, Jessica. You've done something crazy, but you told me your name was Jess, and therefore I shall call you Jess.
I legitimately, and I don't know why, because it is not your middle name, but anytime I get angry at you, I always want to go, Amber Lynn. It's not
my middle name.
Not your middle name, even a little bit.
One time when I was in customer service, I was like, hi, thank you for calling my company name. My name is Amber. How may I help you? And they were like, oh, hi, Barbara. And I was like, Amanda? Maybe. Ashley even. But Barbara. So then whenever they got mad at me and called back and said, I was talking to Barbara. And they're like, we don't have a Barbara.
Janet. You've never corrected them? It's nowhere near Jennifer. Most people call me Ashley.
Sometimes it's awkward.
That makes sense. My other name is Ulrich.
Okay.
Nailed it. Actually, when people first meet me, they often think that my name is Emma because that's my last name. I assumed it was your middle name.
I did too.
It's a great last name. For a hot minute, I was known as Mad Dog.
I can see that.
That's all I want to call you now. Peanut.
Mad Dog Maddie.
Or Pickle. My dad calls me Peanut. See, yeah, you guys got cute names from your father. Butt Munch.
My dad literally calls me daughter.
Wow.
He's always like, "Hi, daughter," and I'm like,
He forgot your
okay.
name. He forgot your name one day, and then he's like, "This is a cute thing we do. This is a cute thing I do now." He just didn't know your name. But you do that. Like, you call your mom mother and you call your brother brother. Like, you all just label each other.
I don't call my brother brother. I call him Chase. I call him by his name. I'll say he's my brother, but I'll be like, "Hey, Chase." Like, I don't call him brother to his face.
Yes, you have.
Only when because he calls me sister, and I'll literally make fun of him. But he'll be like, "Okay, sister," and I'll be like, "Okay, brother." Like, it's.
You guys do that. It's weird. You're weird.
Because he used to call me sissy when he was little, and somebody made fun of him in like the 3rd grade, so he switched it to sister. And then one time he called me Amber, and I said, "I don't like it. I don't like it.
Stop doing that." Oh, I got Nadia multiple times on the phone. Mad stuff. A little bit mad dog. Bubblegum.
I would punch. I would literally punch someone.
I would punch them. I mean, I never munched butt. He just called me butt munch. I don't know why. My legal name is Eloise. No. There was a English-based name. Yeah. I know a cat named Duke. Pretty calms. Kid. See? Also, forgot your name. Call my brother Broseph. His name was Joseph.
I don't think if I had a brother named Joseph, there's no way I couldn't call him anything but Broseph. Like, that's just it's a given. It's like, you're Broseph.
My friend's brother's name is James, and they called him Pobert.
Okay. Okay.
I also got judged for my actions as a kid because of the children's book, Eloise. Oh, that didn't feel great. I call my brother dude all the time, talking about him to other people, and even then, his name scarcely comes up. My dad called my cousin who lived with us Bubble Butt, so we were Bubble Butt and Bubble Gut. It was a wild childhood. The black cat was named Sir Knight. Aw. All right. Well, that was our tangent for the night, folks. That's all we got for you. It wasn't food related this time around, so there's that. You're welcome. If you have any suggestions for other cute names, I'm adding otter something to my list, and also hedgehog. I don't care. And we're going to keep working. You ready for that?
Yep.
All righty. We've got one more 45 in us, so make the most of it, and we will check in with you on the other side.
Good luck, everyone.
Oh my. Oh no, it didn't. There we go. Hello, everybody.
Oh, hello.
Welcome back.
I've had the hiccups for like 10 minutes.
Just remind yourself you're not a fish.
Okay.
I don't know why that's supposed to work, but apparently it's supposed to work.
I am now plus 379, but I know at one point I checked it and it said I was up like over 800 words, and then I deleted a bunch and it went back down.
Yeah, that'll happen.
But I've now, I don't know if you can see this, I'm keeping track of which chapters I work on. I finished chapter 5 and now I'm working on chapter 6.
Love it.
So
I think I'm on page 9 of 31 for this novella. Just trying to figure it out. Add to it. You knew?
Yep.
I thought for a second that was a hiccup, and I was like, that was aggressive.
That was a hiccup.
I thought that was your dog.
No, that was a hiccup.
That's a lot. Let's see how everybody else did. It's your tail, madam. Can you? We had a visitor. Hello. Welcome. Now I hear it. I wasn't looking earlier and I was like, that's a dog.
I had my mouth open when it happened. That's why it was loud.
Yeah, it was aggressive. And remember to take your meds. That is important, and I'm glad. Yay, go us. I do. I like that. I'm not sorry, man. I like the applause is nice. Goodbye, lady. How else did we do? We got 926 words. It's still not done with chapter 1, but that's still pretty dang impressive. Well done. We have an outlined scene revisions and 83 words of actual writing. Still phenomenal. But what if I am a fish? Then it doesn't work. I don't know. Am I the only one that saw like the TikTok? It was like, just remind yourself that you're not a fish and the hiccups will stop. And then I
never saw that TikTok, no.
I don't think it works. And then I did see like a subsequent Hank Green just screaming at himself that he's not a fish while he had the hiccups and it didn't do anything. It's supposed to be like some like evolutionary thing. Like you don't have gills, you're okay. Like you're all right. I don't know how that's supposed to work, but I just slowly suffocate myself by refusing to let myself breathe.
That's what I was just doing.
Submitted word grades. Well done. Finished my book, and I didn't think that would happen. That's fantastic.
Great.
I just watched multiple of your videos. I feel like I went on like a binge because I have The Last Housewife on my shelf, and I saw that you read it, and then I realized it was a discussion, and I was like, I probably shouldn't watch this. So then I went and watched your reading vlog of like Allie Hazelwood novellas instead. Oh, your fudges.
She's I don't know, she's having a bad hearing day or something, but something is like keeps scaring her.
Something's bugging her.
She's been up my butt all day, trying to get in my lap the whole sprint.
Hiccups are not fun. Had a relative that had the hiccups for over 3 days.
Oh,
That's some kind of like diaphragm situation. Do you have bad
I would want to punch someone.
Are you having heartburn issues? I feel like that's sometimes like.
No, I get hiccups when I get hungry, and I realized I was hungry as the hiccups started.
Yep. Read several chapters, and I think I'll finish this book tonight or tomorrow. That's fantastic. Read 65 pages of upgrade. This book is so quick. That's good to know. Are you
most
reading
of
it or
his books
listening?
are
Are you
fairly
listening?
quick.
Are you listening to it? I thought it was a dog too. 1000%. 1,100 words is phenomenal, Victoria. Well done.
Woo!
Woo! Kitted up. 28 of the 40 colors. That's a lot. There's a lot in those. Family got home from their adventures and I finished my craft cart and did a few more bits of organizing, plus ate dinner. You're crushing it. Absolutely crushing it. We've had 2 streams today now, our live this morning and then this one. I'm trying to think about what we have going on for the coming weeks. We have the next 2 Sundays already scheduled, and then after that we're both off for 2 weeks. So I have a feeling that we will have more and some pop-ups and some like.
I'm not off for 2 weeks.
No, I'm off for 2 weeks. You're off for a week, and then you have some. Yeah.
And then I have some like, Christmas time or whatever, but I'm not off for 2 weeks. I wish, but I'm not
off for 2 weeks. But I'm sure that we will be throwing in more sprints throughout those weeks. It's just we don't know when yet, so they're not scheduled as of now. But just stay tuned. You're listening and reading along.
His books tend to read pretty fast anyway.
Yeah, I am really looking forward to it. I'm so sorry.
I always get Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. If they happen to fall on a weekend, I will get Friday and Monday off. So the week of Christmas, I'm off Friday and then on Monday. So technically the day after Christmas and the day before Christmas Eve.
Yeah. I usually get Christmas Eve through New Year's Day. I'll usually have off. But the family that I work for is going to India to see family. So I get 2 weeks. I'm not mad about it. Because I'm hoping by then I'll have my critique partner feedback for book 3 back. And I can have a couple weeks to just really dive in. But we'll see. That was a lot of words. That is phenomenal. And you should be proud of yourself.
Very.
It's awesome. I'm going to celebrate with brownies.
You should definitely celebrate with brownies.
I've been celebrating these whole sprints with these. Have you tried these Hershey Kisses? But they're hot chocolate. It's just chocolate with a little marshmallow inside. I don't hate it. Them's good. Once Upon a December may or may not be my next diamond feeding since I have 5 others. Well, I mean, hopefully you don't have that many kitted up. That's a whole bunch to kit up. I actually have a full week this year. Good. I'm glad. Yep. That's not how plumbing works, unfortunately. No.
Well, we are closed on Sundays anyway, but I think that on Friday and Monday and even on Saturday probably we'll still have a skeleton crew of people in the call center / claims department, because people will still take their cars into the shop, and they'll still need to get claims. So we probably will have but I'm not in a call center. I don't talk to customers. I work in IT and it doesn't matter.
Yep. Yep. Oh, let's talk of brownies. Lucky I have some brownie bites left over from an event, so you don't have to go make some.
Nice.
I love that for you. I have 4 days off since I have Mondays and Tuesdays off anyway. So no more than normal. Well, friends, stay tuned because we will, like I said, we'll have some other ones coming up. I'm trying to think what else we have going on. We will have in the new year brand new episodes of the Writer's Hive. So if you have any topics or anything that you want to see for that, let us know. The links are down below. If you want to start your year off with some accountability coaching and goal setting and on the right foot, then my link is down below. What else do we have in the coming weeks? I've got a new video coming out on Tuesday that I just filmed today that I was excited about. I have a reading blog I'm working on. I wasn't going to tell them, but yeah.
Oh, you look like you were confused, like you forgot what it was called.
No, I was thinking about other things that I was doing. I'm doing a reading blog for the winners for the 3rd Beartown book too. So I'm hoping I have that done soon. I can have that out for you guys too. But that's it for tonight. Yeah. All right. We will see you back here next Sunday. Absolutely crushed this week. come back next Sunday and tell us all the amazing things that you did. Yes?
Finish the year strong. Let's do it. Let's get this last month and we'll just kick it into high gear.
One last month to just kick absolute ass. And then we'll do some goal setting towards the end of the month. Hopefully we can get some sprints, talk about what we want to get done for next year. Just what we did this morning at the Writer's Hive. You can check out what our goals are over there if you want. We're excited. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Amber's checked out. Your eyes are just like off to the side. You're like, I'm hungry, damn it.
No, I'm trying to figure out what this dog wants.
Poor baby. All right, friends. Have a fantastic week, and we will see you next Sunday. Bye, everybody.
Bye.